Hey, Becky. Rita. I thought we weren't going to have one because I got like 3 error messages. I kept having to start over. Said it couldn't stream, couldn't stream, couldn't stream. I'm like, well, so hopefully this is going to last. Hey, Julie. Listen, YouTube's dumb. YouTube is dumb. I don't want them to hear me say that and then cut me off. Hey, Debbie. Lou. Yeah. I just kept, it kept saying couldn't stream. Try again. Then I got like 3 or 4 different times and 2 different messages. So, what kind of break you need? You fixing to have vacation? What kind of break you need? Oh, yeah, you need a break. Ugh. I've been doing things this morning too, but not cleaning. I've been doing like, um, I told you on my menu, Mama gave me that box of vegetables. There was two. There was a green leaf lettuce, this like just the green leaf lettuce, and then there was some kind of really tight. It's a big, like round bunch of lettuce, real tight, green leafy. I cut all that up, and it made a humongous amount. I cut it and washed it up. Oh my gosh, been doing that. Cutting up cucumber, cutting up strawberries. Listen, mine probably would be too if we didn't eat at it. Her real name is Becky. That's her real name. Oh, a lot of times I sit over there and eat in my chair. Since I got a lap now and I can put my plate or my bowl on my lap, I like that. I sit over there in front of the TV. Me and Dad, I know it's terrible. I'm a terrible wife. I don't always sit at the table with him, but we talk across the room. Ooh, gather some loot. Rita. I'm getting loot, y'all. So what's everybody doing? We know Becky's cleaning. What's everybody else doing? Listen, it just time just right that old goat's got somebody mowing his yard. That's how you know he ain't doing good, because he got somebody else been mowed his yard for since last year. Because he'd practically be out there with a pair of scissors and a yardstick, but I guess he's down to where he can't do it. He's just, as Andy Griffith would say, he ain't gonna die. He's gonna nasty away. That's probably what he's doing. That sounds terrible, but you getting ready? You getting ready for the day, Lou? Hey, if you ain't got nowhere to be, what's the big deal? Look at the back of my head. I didn't even wet it down. Well, howdy from Houston. Is that you, Duane? Couldn't he, though? In such a nice way, though. Listen, I've watched it my whole life, and it's on every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. I say every day it's on. Oh, okay, Debbie. See, there's a Duane wave. I thought, oh, okay. Is it Duane? It's Debbie. Debbie from Houston. If I knew that, I apologize. Y'all know how my mind goes. But Lou, you was talking about getting ready. Y'all see this back here? This is how the back of my head slipped. I didn't even try to wash it down, wet it down, nothing. I figured y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Yes, what did you have for breakfast? No, he did not, Lou. Just pipe down on that situation. Pipe down, pipe down. I will tell you this: the one woman he was married to, she played like a extra in the choir in one of the episodes. I know he had youngins with her. I don't know if he had youngins with somebody else or not. What did you eat, Debbie? I know it was something good. I'm trying to think, what did I have for breakfast? I was out. I don't think it is true. I read about him because I like to see who people's been married to and this and that. And I ain't gonna call you that you didn't see that. I'm just saying I just have never seen that. I don't think he did. I don't think he was like that. I don't think. I don't think. But I ran out of my prep. It was so good. Gosh, that thing I prepped last Saturday, that crustless cheesy onion quiche. Oh, so good. I was out. Had 2 boiled eggs. That's what I had. Ooh, listen. Did you get some of their scrambled eggs? Oh, is he not doing good? Is he worse off, Becky? It is sad. He's my age. It was delicious, Lou. I ain't gonna lie. Everything I make ain't delicious, but if something's delicious, I'm gonna call it delicious. I'm gonna call it what it is, and that thing is good. What is it? How is it that Parkinson's kills you? What is it about Parkinson's that causes your death? What does it do to your body? Because everybody associates Parkinson's with the shaking, but what is it about Parkinson's that actually causes you to die? Does anybody know that? He suffered with that for so long. He's had it for so long. Oh my gosh. Somebody had video of him falling in the streets. Did you see the clip of him when they were doing the Back to the Future? I don't know if it was Back to the Future anniversary of some sort or whatever, and he was up there with the dude that played the doc. Mm, it's terrible. Yeah, I read that. Remember when he was on Spin City? If you notice, he was always holding a pen. He said that's when he was trying to hide it. He would hold a pen to keep his fingers from twitching to try to hide it from everybody. That's what I read. He really is. And thank goodness his wife has stuck by him, because I'm gonna tell you what, that is a heartless person that leaves somebody when they get into a ill situation where they have an illness. That's a heartless person. So I'm glad Tracy has stuck by him. I know, right? Oh, interesting. Roy. That damn Paul. What are we going to do with him? Just what are we going to do with him? Are you eating them brownies? That's what I want to know. Are you eating them brownies? Them fudgy brownies? Them other brownies you make, Roy's something fudgy brownies, the ones that you made in the beginning of your channel, they good. I've made those. Roy's light and fudgy brownies. Is that what they're called? Roy's light and fudgy brownies? They're good. There you go, Lou. Lou's got her nerd glasses on. So, did y'all see the title of my video? Whenever I said on my, and I told David, I said, I don't even know why it came to my mind on that question on the tag where it says, do you have any unique talents? Why in the world blowing on a blade of grass came to my mind is beyond me. But somebody commented they would like to see that. So before I come on here, I went out and got some grass. I will show y'all how to whistle on a blade of grass. Anybody want to see it? Does anybody know how? I was. Well, I was pretending I was. Does anybody else know how to? This is what I wish I could do. I've tried and tried and tried, but I can't do that. This, I've always wanted to do that. Never have learned how. This is the only way I can whistle. Get you a nice wide blade of grass, pinch it between your fingers right there, pull it down beside your thumb, grab it with your other finger, put your other thumb up there, take your finger out, and then you're going to have a little air hole in there. And there you go. Stop being jealous. I wish I could. Hey, Carol. Listen, y'all know I am talented. Y'all should take me on the road. I got to. When I go on Mrs. America, I will blow on grass for my talent. Listen, oh my gosh. He's starting to say his little words. You know, they're in Illinois, and she'll send me snaps, and she sent a snap earlier today. He's got these little crunchy things. They're like Cheeto puffs for kids, for babies, toddlers, whatever. She buys him those. They're healthier for him than he likes snacks. She says, "You eating a snack?" He goes, "Snack," and he'll say, "Yeah." Oh my gosh! So she sent me a note and she said, "Can you say hey to Momo?" He goes, "Oh Momo, Momo, Momo." I'm like, oh, I can't take it. I can't wait till Sunday to get to see him. Oh my gosh, you are kidding me, Roy. He did not say that. Times were sure different back then. Did your friend know at the time? Okay, there's a question for this is my show, but we're gonna quiz Roy. Do you mind, Roy? That's what I was going to ask you. Did anybody know in high school that you were gay? Did anybody know? Did you let them know? Did they know? Did they guess? Did you want them to know? I'm just curious. Stinking perv is right, Lou. Stinking perv. Who gives paddlings in the 7th grade anyway? Paddlings is for elementary school. Oh, really, Rita? I'm assuming everything's cool with him now. Oh, I got you, Roy. Were you picked on because you think they thought you were gay and so they thought you were fair game, or were they just a bunch of asses? Oh, I'm not saying you don't love him. I'm just saying I hope everything is, all good with the family. And because a lot of times, even though family members say they're going to love you, I know it don't always go right for all families, which is sad. Yeah, it does, Roy. Yeah, it does. I, for one, would like to say there's nothing my kids could ever do or say to me that would make me treat them any different or love them any less. And I don't understand. I understand the fear um, of it being known, but it's a shame that there should be that fear, especially for your parent or your sibling, whoever. Hey, Terry. Oh, Becky, that ain't right. Are you kidding me? Well, you were a child, Roy. We're children in high school. I don't care. However grown we think we are, we're still children in high school. That's wonderful, Rita. It is sad, Becky. Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm gonna have to fan my head on that one. Listen, you know what? It's the same principle as tattoos. There is, and I've seen it for years. There's this meme. It's not really a meme, but it kind of is, where on the left side there's a doctor, nice looking man. He's got his white coat on, his pen down in here, his stethoscope. He's standing there, the long sleeves, everything. He's a very respectable, good looking young doctor man. And then on the picture on the right, he has all his doctor clothes off and he's covered in tattoos. So why is he respected as the man on the whatever side I said, the clothed doctor, and then if he comes into you looking like that, he's not respected. When you didn't know he had tattoos, you're like, you're a great doctor. And then all of a sudden, just because he has tattoos, then you think he's not? What's that about gay? If you don't know somebody's gay and you think, oh, they're a great person, then you find out they're gay. Well, they're not that great. Well, what's that about? I don't know. I ain't coming up on here to get on no soapbox, but I just don't. They think things that make you go, that's what it is. Give them hell, Roy. Don't take that crap. Oh, we all love Roy. Even if he is, what'd you tell me, Roy? 105% gay? What'd you tell me? You were 105% gay? 103. Oh, well, you got to pick up that other 2%, buddy. Listen, my cousin that lives in the house right down here below me, whenever I'm on the front porch, if I talk about my cousin right there, she lives with her, I don't know if she calls her wife, her girlfriend. They've lived together for umpteen and a million years. And everybody in the family knows she's gay, but nobody ever talks about it. And nobody in my family has ever treated her different. She's just been, I ain't gonna tell you her name. That's just who she is. I tell you what else they call them, Roy, but I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it on here, but I'll tell you what. And I know you know exactly what I'm thinking about. Well, not as a shield. The the other word that you know what I'm talking about. So what is everybody gonna do this weekend? Anybody got anything special for Mother's Day? We are having taco bar. I'm taking it easy. I'm going to use my nice big platter that I bought. And I think I'm going to Sam's tomorrow to pick up the dessert. I'm not even going to make dessert. I'm just not. I'm going to go buy something. Gosh, I thought it was too, Lou. When I looked it up and said it was on eBay for $95, I about fainted. Oh, that's nice, Terry and Becky. We're having spaghetti and meatballs. And salad because of that big thing of salad Mama gave me. It's a box that I got at the Dollar Tree a long time ago, and I just never got around to making it. It's that Kinder's, the seasoning dude. I think it's called Chop House Meatballs. It's just got a mix in it that you mix with your hamburger. I'm going to add it to the spaghetti sauce and just make some spaghetti. Easy. Although you know I'm gonna have my gloves on rolling up them meatballs. I ain't touching it. Mm-mm. Evil step monster. Listen, I don't know why that made me think of the Birdcage. I love that movie, with um, Robin Williams and Nathan Nathan Lane. Is it what's his name? Nathan Lane. Yeah, I have seen that movie so many times, but it made me think about them considering him his mom. What you say, Terry? Tried to get my prescription changed back to Ozempic, and the MA said I would have to come in for an appointment. That's a money racket. That's a money racket, Terry. They could change an appointment without a prescription without seeing you. Oh, I like that. And I like that. That sounds like a nice day. Chickpea pasta. I have got some of that. The bonsai. Becky, I just do not have trouble getting my calories in. Lou, you get on that low carb train, honey. It's hard when you first start. It's hard to give up when you're used to eating carbs, but if you can get there, and even if you don't want to stay there, it's a good way maybe to start your metabolism. No, don't refill it, because if you do, then you'll be stuck paying for that. And if she gives you the Ozempic, you'll have to waste the Trulicity, because I know how bad you want to go back on the Ozempic. Well, Roy, it happens, honey. It happens. We talked about that. My doctor told me, she goes, you just got to get a downward trend. As long as you're going down, the ups are going to happen. The scales are going to be up. It's going to happen. She told me, because I had gained what I want. I'm like, I gained. She goes, don't worry about it. As long as you're in a downward trend, you're okay. So, Roy, you get that downward trend going, and don't you worry about that gain. Hi, Michelle. In the ads. Oh, I got you. Are the needles bigger, Terry? Is the needle part bigger? Oh, well, you were on your anniversary vacation. I probably wouldn't have weighed neither. And I wouldn't have been on no diet on my anniversary vacation neither. I know I wouldn't have. I don't think you're ever done, Roy. I think it's a lifelong thing. So you just have to keep digging in. Oh, maybe it's the different medication. Listen, somebody pointed out to me, and I can't remember who it was, in the comments. I know the feeling, Roy. Oh my gosh. Somebody pointed out, did I need to get to 250 for knee surgery? And I'm like, let me check, because I think so. And I'm like, yes. And she's like, that's only 15 pounds. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I'm like 15 pounds away. So I got on there and messaged my doctor. I'm like, I'm at a 43 BMI. I need a 40 for my surgery. Can I go ahead and make an appointment with him now? Because I don't really know how far out in surgery he is. So she wrote me back, and she goes, his medical assistant said, yes, go ahead and make an appointment. And he's pushed out until September. So I see him in June, first week of June. And hopefully y'all pray for me that he puts me on the schedule. Because if between now and after September I can't lose 15 pounds, I quit. If I can't get 15 pounds down before a surgery after September, something's wrong. I'm going to beg him to put me on the schedule. Beg him. Hopefully, by the time I see him the first week of June, I will have lost a few more pounds, be even closer. So, yes, it is so exciting. Oh my gosh. I'm so ready. You know, it would be nice if they would say, we're going to do your surgery in October. That way I could go to Land of Oz in September and not, because if he's in September, when I see him in June, he's not still going to be in September. He's going to be pushed out even further. So if I can go do my Land of Oz vacation in September, and then if I could get a knee, if I could get a knee in October, how wonderful would that be? I know every time I get excited, something happens. I'm trying not to get excited, but I am. I'm breaking my own rule. I'm excited. I'm trying not to jinx it, but I can't help it. Well, you know what, Lou? I didn't want to get there and then I'm even that much farther behind because I want to get on schedule as soon as possible. As soon as I am able and he is able, I want to be there. He said he would do an appointment with David, so David would know what to expect, what's going to happen, and what his role in the whole thing would be. Oh, speaking of, I don't want to tell her name in case you don't want me telling her business, but one of my subscribers, she fell and broke her leg, and she had surgery this past Monday, I think it was, and she is in a rehab facility now, and she said they're going to take it a week at a time, so if y'all could remember her. I don't know if he'll do both at one time. I don't know, Becky. I thought about it, and then I'm like, I don't know about all that. She's got a artificial knee, and she fell, and the way she landed on it, the way people were trying to help her get up, and she was trying to tell them, no, don't pull me that way, pull me the other way. It broke. Becky. 4 weeks. I don't even know if they let you off the walker until 4 weeks, do they? Oh boy, I will, Michelle. I don't care how bad it hurts. I just declare I don't care how bad it hurts. I've got to have both of them. I got to. Thank you, Roy. Somebody say something. I do this every week. I don't even know why I come on here. I ain't got nothing to say. Boy, not the person I've been talking to. She's been on her walker. She was on her walker longer than that. Mm-hmm. Well, it has to be. Oh, does it, Roy? I am having taco bar. I'm making it easy. You walked out empty-handed. Oh my word! It must have been a mess. I can't stand our newest Dollar Tree. Well, the newest one is not open yet. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. You know, I'll be going in there and seeing what they got. It's going to be kind of big too because it was a CVS, and CVS is kind of a decent sized store. But the newest one that used to be a Eckerd's and then it was a Rite Aid, it's a big one. When it first opened, it was a mess. It ain't been nothing but a mess ever since. Our new liquidation center is supposed to open in April. I went and checked it out when I was clothes shopping. I'm going to give y'all a spoiler alert in a minute. It ain't open yet, but their dollar day is on Wednesday. And what's on Thursday? Dollar day is Wednesday. I can't remember what Thursday is, but theirs says they restock all day, every day. The one I go to now, what's out there in the morning, once it's picked through and picked, they don't add to it. This one says they keep refilling the bins all day, and it's in a huge space. I cannot wait to get in there. Okay, well, bye, Carol. Susan, what you doing at Walmart? Hey, Walmart, this is North Carolina on the phone. Got anything you want me to tell them, Susan? Listen, you keep letting them hear me around there. It might scare everybody away. You have the whole store to yourself. But don't stab anybody today, Coffee. Oh my gosh, I don't know about all that, Susan. I was at Walmart yesterday. Got me some these. Got me a cute little pair of shoes. They actually have 12 wides at my Walmarts. I could not believe what I was seeing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. I need new glasses. I can't have see. Oh, I thought you done been using it, Terry. I got mine over here, so when my coffee runs out, I am drinking dragon fruit. Now I got it from Walmart's yesterday. Dragon fruit packets, but it says it has caffeine in it. But it's like 100. It was either 102 or 120 milligram, whatever of caffeine. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I really don't care. They say, well, if it's got caffeine in it, don't count towards your fluids. Well, I don't go by that. If it's liquid, it counts towards my fluids. That's how I do. So anyway, I got dragon fruit and the blueberry lavender. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna get me a new eye exam because I don't think that woman last year, because I can get one every year. I can get glasses every 2 years, which was last year. I was supposed to get some and I never did. But I don't think she examined my eyes very well. She said my prescription didn't hardly change at all. Well, yes, it did, because I get so blurry over the least little thing. So I need to just go get a whole new eye exam somewhere different and get some glasses. Oh, that's good, Terry. Listen, you hear this? I ain't even close. Ain't even close. Oh, that's a good thought, Becky, because I mean they have don't they have mixers at the liquor store? That might be something to call about. Yeah, you would think. I see now they got a new horchata. You might say horchata. I don't know. Horchata flavor. I need that one. I need it. Susan said, thank you for that reminder, Becky. Why is Hubbly Bubbly Sparky McSparkerson cooking supper tonight? I don't know what his name is today. You know what, Roy? I would about bet you they do. Just horchata, like herbs instead of herbs. Gotcha. Because you're down there in the Tex-Mex territory, right, Terry? Wouldn't you consider where you're at Tex-Mex? Yep. I was like, the HB is pronounced said. I you gotta mess with me, Roy. Hmm. Liquor infused milkshakes. Oh, coffee infused wine coming up. Listen, if anybody can think of it, make it up. Roy can make it up. Make it cold brew. You know, they say cold brew is so easy to make at home, but I am lazy. I don't want to fool with it. I don't want to strain it. I don't want to do none of it. I just want to buy mine. I don't drink enough to warrant making such a mess. I drink more hot coffee than I drink cold coffee. When I drink cold coffee, I'll take it with me when I go off running errands. I'll take one with me. But at home, I drink hot coffee, coffee infused wine, lager, and beer. Ah, a cold brew coffee pot. Oh, really? I could go for some ice cream, Terry. I was just saying that early, Susan. We are having spaghetti and meatballs. You know I'm excited. I would probably, as much as I love kitchen gadgets, buy one if I drink a lot of cold brew coffee, but I don't. It will take me, this one that I just bought will take me, and I spilled that one last week, whatever day that was, 2 weeks ago. I spilled the whole blasted thing. I told my psychiatrist, I said, I really had a learning about myself moment where I realized I made an advancement towards some anger. And I'm just being upfront with y'all because I can get angry, like, quickly. Um, I had poured a whole cold brew. I have one of those cheapy Starbucks cups. So it looks like you got a Starbucks drink when you don't. And the lid snaps on instead of screws on. And I didn't snap it on good. And when I picked it up, the whole, and it's a cup that big, just went across the kitchen floor, up on the counters, the cabinets, and everything. I didn't cuss, scream, stomp, yell, nothing. I just looked at it and like, okay, well, let's just clean you up. I said that was a learning moment about myself. I learned something about myself that I could actually hold back that initial, you know, moment. So he was quite proud of me. Hey, Judy. Oh, yes, Lou. Yes, Lou. What did I say? Saying his name for the oh. Well, you always give him them big old names. I couldn't think of what he was going to be called today. But Sparky McSparkerson, that's part of your name. Oh, we got ribeyes in the freezer. Oh my gosh, they're so good. That's my favorite steak. Except I will tell you, these sirloin strip steaks that I made last weekend were off the hook tender. Oh my gosh. All I marinated them in was some Worcestershire sauce, and I don't think I put anything else in it. Honestly, I didn't, and just left it overnight, and just put them in my cast iron grill pan the next day. They were so tender, almost a baby could chew them, and delicious. Oh my gosh, they were so good. See, Becky, I just don't know. You would think I could eat. I'm getting to where I eat less now than I did when I first had the surgery. Like when I ate my shrimp today, I had to quit. I got full, but there are days that I can eat plenty. I don't get full. Like I can eat plenty steak. So I don't know. Like it works for you, and then it don't always work for me. You don't hardly eat enough to keep a bird alive. No more than you can eat at one time. Now I couldn't eat my whole steak, but I ate more than 2 bites. That's for sure. Really? That's odd. I guess would salad be considered a slider food, even though it's good for you? It just goes down easier because it's not as bulky, not as dense like a steak. Judy, get out of here with that talk about vegetables. We don't have such language on here. This is a family friendly channel. RJ was saying this morning he's really got the stuff right down pat, and he was saying all the vegetables he put in it and everything. He goes, I love the vegetables. I said, well, that's a good way to get them in. He goes, I love them. I'm like, well, I love them when they're not on my plate. Yeah, she cussing talking about them veggies. Judy got a big old garden. She gonna have a lot of veggies. Ain't you, Judy? Judy planted and cans and freezes. Judy puts up all her stuff. I like green beans. I like those. See, I like beans and taters. That's just the kind of stuff we like. Pick and eat. Do you? What is your favorite thing to pick and eat straight from the garden? What's your favorite thing to eat straight from the garden that you're eating while you're out there picking it? When I was a little girl, I'd walk around, eat the onions, eat the tomatoes. Oh, I bet those are good. I would eat those. Listen, I always loved eating raw taters. I still, when I peel taters, I'll cut me off a piece of tater to this day and eat it. I did the other day. They say my mama, she used to eat raw biscuit dough. That was her thing. Oh my gosh. Don't eat raw biscuit dough to give you worms. She didn't care. She ate it. Listen, y'all get too quiet. Y'all get too quiet. Well, that's a good thing. Jane? Is it Jane or Janie? Jeannie. Okay. Oh, it's Nurses Day? Well, happy Nurses Day. What you crocheting, Terry? No, chorizo is a little spicy for me. Michelle, we've tried it before. It's just a little spicy for me. That's right, Judy. I forgot. A baby blanket. Oh. I tell you, that one with the ducks on it was cute. How long have you been crocheting? Like your whole entire life? I have I can't think what in the world it come out of. I just have I keep the stuff in a quart jar, and I have a preach it Roy. I have a it's like a plastic scoop that comes out of powdered laundry detergent, even though that is what it come out of, because we had that left from his mama's house when she passed, and so we got that up here. So I use that is what I use it. So I just scoop some in that and just dump it in. I don't even know how much. About that much. Just sprinkle it over the top. I did the math, and even though those Downies are expensive and at one lick, they're cheaper by the ounce than those little things I got from Dollar Tree. Mm-hmm. Yes, that hurts my feelings. Do you? Since you were 16. Well, I know you've been doing it a long time because you can crochet anything. Was it strong, Michelle? I bet it was, because chorizo, is spicy. I guess it's according to the kind you get. Yeah, it does have a lot of fat to it. That is for sure. Oh, that's cheap. Listen, Judy does good quilting. I'll tell you that. She's quilted me several things. Several things. Oh, okay, Susan. Will you be careful out there now? We love you too, with your little sparkly self. Bye, Rita. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Oh, I finished my it's down here. I'll never get to it. I finished my embroidery. It turned out pretty. Now, if you get up close, you'll see everything is not, perfect, but it looks good to me. I just don't know how I'm going to mount it or frame it or whatever. No, remember the owl picture messed up. Remember, Terry, they had the colors all the same, and when they were supposed to be different on the key, the owl picture got. I was not happy. I worked hard on that owl picture. I mean, I got far on that owl picture. It is down here. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I got it in my needlework. This is what I keep. This is a cupcake holder. This is a little hint. This is a cupcake holder. See that? I keep my needlework things in it. Pieces that I do that I don't ever, mount. That's what I just finished. Here's one that I did a couple years ago. I hadn't done anything with it yet. Here's a little cross stitch. I hadn't done anything with it yet. This was going to be for Sebastian's room, but then what happened. So it never made it to Sebastian's room. So those are my unfinished, or I should say my finished projects over the past few years. Actually, Sebastian's, I did that 6 years. Well, before he was born, I started working on it. And then when all that, went down with her taking him to Ohio and all that, it's never, he never got a room. Well, hey, Tamsin. Oh, 2 chipped teeth. Ooh. I am terrified of the dentist. Terrified. See, that's the one I was doing that was the owl that Terry sent me. And I was so far on it. And then I ran out of one of the colors. I'm like, well, they didn't send me enough thread. So I got to looking. They had the colors. They didn't have them marked right. I don't know how they expected somebody to know that they were the same color but different colors of thread. So it was completely messed up. Meal prepping tips, time-saving tips. You know what? I did a video a couple years ago. Hey, Lou, I bet you can find it. I did a video a couple years ago about successful meal prepping, the things that help you be successful. And it gives you simple little things that you don't think of, like have your recipes ready, have on comfortable clothes, don't try to dress up, little things like that. But probably the one thing that helps me now is I just get up and start it, and I just jump. I make sure, like, if I'm baking several things, what would piggyback off of the first thing the best? How would it think of the sequence of what you're going to make and how it's going to cram in together? So while something's baking, you could be cooking something else. So that's probably the best tip. No, I've had it for many, many, many years. I think it's when RJ lived in Kentucky. He got it for me. But I had found it several months back in here in the bedroom. I forgot I had it. It was behind the dresser. I was in there cleaning, and I'm like, oh, well, I need to put it up. So I come in here. It's a tin, metal pitcher. Really, Roy? Whew. I don't know if there's any self-hypnosis strong enough to make me not be afraid. Sad eaters. Sad eaters. What are sad eaters? Sad. Oh, well, good. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Becky. Standard American. Oh, okay. Do you meal prep for yourself at all? Or were you wanting to meal prep for them or just you? Nope. That's the post-it notebook I use. It's they sure don't. That's the one doctor that don't weigh you. Oh, you know what? The best thing you can do is meal prep your ingredients. Well, number one, make you a menu. Don't just wake up one day and say, I'm gonna meal prep today. If you hadn't decided on what you're gonna cook and know that you have all your don't try to shop and meal prep the same day, because then you're gonna be wore out. Make your menu, decide what you want to cook, get your stuff from the store, and then meal prep the next day or how many ever days later, whatever. Nope, that ain't it. Lou, you're slipping. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong. I think y'all can still see me, right? I think it might be this one. I think. Okay, bye, Roy. Glad you come. Oh, Lou. Well, I tell you, I look at myself on some of them videos and I'm like, whoo, girl. Listen, let me tell y'all. Tamsin. Oh, Tamsin. Listen, hate it with a passion. What I have started doing is dancing. Just dancing. I got my Spotify. I have a playlist called Dance Party, and I put all kind of dancing upbeat songs on there that I like. And I have committed myself to dance 3 songs 4 days a week. I was sitting there this morning. Now I'm not going to dance Saturday or Sunday or Monday. So that means Tuesday through Friday, I got to dance. That's my 4 days. And I was sitting over there this morning. I was already propped up looking at a cookbook. I'm like, girl, put the cookbook down, get your sorry butt up and dance. So I got up and I did 2 songs. And I said, I'm going to quit. Nope, you're going to do 3 songs. And so I let it go and I picked another one. I did my 3 songs. So I like that dance along gal, I do, but I've got to where I don't even want to sit and do that. So the only thing I found that I can do is just dance. Don't listen. I'm going to probably be like, unlike anybody else. Then don't go. Don't do it. Don't even force yourself to go to Planet Fitness if you hate it, because you're going to hate it even more, and then you're not going to want to go, and then you're not going to go. Find something that you do like. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is that gets you moving, you do that. Don't do something you hate. Like, don't eat food you hate just for the sake of losing weight. That's why I quit eating them damn vegetables, because I can't stand them. We eat broccoli, tolerate broccoli. Green beans, will have cabbage, stuff like that. But like when we were on Nutrisystem and trying all them vegetables and everything, trying to eat all the vegetables because they said you had to eat so many, and we was eating so many different vegetables. Oh my gosh, I foundered myself on vegetables. So don't do an exercise you hate just to say you exercise, because eventually you're going to quit doing it. So you find something that you like and do it. Find something that ain't exercise. Oh, Lord, you threw you back out on the twist. Oh, okay, cardio, not audio. I just now caught that, Michelle. Yes, when all else fails, just dance. Just Dance. No, no, Terry, he has not. Hey, Kathy. I like water too, but it just don't like me. The quintessential slug. That's pretty good. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Who could live on pizza and birthday cake and watch TV for the rest of their life? I could. Oh my gosh. Yes. Dancing does help emotionally. It puts your mind in a better place than maybe it was whenever you start. I have such a an eclectic mix on my. If you're in my Facebook group, I shared my Spotify list where you can go on there and listen to it if you want to. Oh, okay, Judy. You have found your people. Listen, you just don't know what kind of people comes up in here. They some nuts up in here. Do you know, Terry? I'm gonna say something that y'all probably ain't gonna believe. I ain't never seen that movie. I ain't never seen Footloose. Well, bye, Debbie. I'm glad you come. Yeah, never have. I mean, I know the song because it was a popular song, but I ain't never seen the movie. Was it Kevin Bacon? Was it Kevin Bacon? Yeah. I'll tell you another movie I never seen. Y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy. Dirty Dancing. I ain't never seen that movie. Never. Yeah, I like Kevin Bacon. I can't believe I ain't never seen it. But I, I'll cuss even harder. I've never had the desire to watch Dirty Dancing. Yes, I have seen Ghost. I have seen Ghost. That's a sad movie. That movie make you cry. That's why I won't watch it again. Listen, I cry enough on my own. I don't need a movie to make me cry. I can't stand movies that make me cry. Mm-mm. Yes, too sad. Oh my gosh. Way too sad. I don't like to watch anything sad. Message. You still marry Paul McCartney. Hmm. Look at that. The JPP's in the house. Let me see. Who messaged me? Oh, yes, Joan, I am. I was just telling them I have never seen the movie Dirty Dancing. Have you? Have you seen the John? Oh, have you seen Footloose? Because I ain't seen it neither. Mm. Oh, here's another one I ain't seen. Flashdance. Mm-mm. I ain't seen it neither. You ain't gonna do the kind of exercise Joan does. She's hardcore. If you don't want to go to Planet Fitness, you don't want to go to Jones Fitness. I can tell you that right now. She's hardcore. I don't. I love the. Okay, here's one. Here's one. I bet none of y'all have seen. I went to see it in college. Breaking. Hand up if you've seen Breaking. I've seen it 40 blue million times. See, I don't get into that, Tamsin, that older stuff. I mean, they were good. Did you see it? Yay! It's a breakdancing musical, Kathy. Yeah, see, I don't do that, Tamsin. It is pretty though. Oh, I didn't see Xanadu. I didn't see Xanadu either. What does she do? Lord help us all. She does hit training. She does stuff that she goes beast mode. That's what she does. She don't dance. I dance. She does all kind of stuff. Stuff me and you don't want to do. She might can motivate you to move, but if you hate Planet Fitness, you don't want to do what she does. Oh. You would have a cardiac event for sure. Yes. Oh my Lord. Okay, so have you talking about ballroom dancing? Has anybody seen the commercial that they got the new show about the ballroom dancers coming on? It's like some kind of reality show about ballroom dancers. They don't look like they're ballroom dancing to me because I thought ballroom dancers has the pretty flowy dresses on, like Tamsin was talking about. No, they didn't look like that at all. Yes, I have seen Roadhouse. Yes, I have. And Urban Cowboy. Love me some Urban Cowboy. So see, I don't hate musicals, dancing movies. I just have certain ones I've seen and certain ones I hadn't. And Grease, of course, who ain't seen Grease? Everybody's seen Grease. Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Fever, Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Fever. There you go. Don't get stressed because then you'll be stressed. Listen, Urban Cowboy is a good movie. Lord, my mama loved Tom Jones. She had went to see him in concert, and she had a program booked from that concert. And for whatever reason, as a child, I decided to scribble all over the front of it. Oh my gosh, you talk about mad. She was so mad at me. trying to think. What's some other dance movies? There's a comedian. I can't even think of his name. We used to listen to him when RJ was younger, and he'd make prank phone calls, and he'd get the other person riled up. He'd call. He'd just make a stink, right? And they would get all riled up and everything. He said, "Well, how big a boy are you?" Talking about he'll come over and whoop his butt. So to this day, me and David are all the time. Well, how big a boy are you? No, I ain't never seen that, Joan. No, have you watched it, Kathy? I just told David today. I'm like, we've got these shows we got to watch. Fatal Attraction is one of them. Have you watched it? Don't give me any spoilers, but have you watched it? I'm wanting to see that. I'm wanting to see that Waco show. I think it might be on Showtime. Yeah, I want to see that. And then David said he heard Yellow Jackets was good. So we might watch that. The thing is, we sit around on the weekends. He's been up 24 hours or more by the time he sits down, because when he gets up at 7:30 Friday, he doesn't sit down until sometime Saturday night, because he comes in the door Saturday morning and he just keeps going. He don't rest or relax or anything. He eats his breakfast and he gets on doing what he's got to do. And then he finally sits down when he takes his shower Saturday night. Then he finally sits down. So by then he's passing out. And of course, I'm passing out. Then Sunday, he's usually doing something on Sunday. He's got so much under his care that he has to do. So then we get around to not watching on Sunday. And then if he is home in Sunday afternoon, this time of year is the race. So the race is on. So we don't get around to watching these things we say we want to watch. Well, hey, Edie. There's Miss Edie. Hey, Lou, hit up Edie. Stars Pacey from Dawson's Creek. I never watched Dawson's Creek. I know it was good, though. I know it was, but I just never watched it. Edie, we are talking about dancing movies. I have named all the dancing movies I have not seen. Footloose, Flashdance, Dirty Dancing. Have you seen those? No, I have not, Michelle. See, I ain't seen none of them. There you go. There's Edie. There's Edie's channel. I bet y'all it wasn't a dance. It wasn't a dance movie, but can y'all guess one of the musical movies that has not been out for too many years that I have seen numerous times, twice at the theater? Can anybody guess? I'll give you a hint. He used to be back there where that owl picture is. I seen Steve Martin when I was little. No, never saw that, Jeannie. Never saw that one. Who used to be back there? Oh, you like you some Patrick Swayze? Nope, not. Yes, that one, Lou. Bohemian Rhapsody. I've seen that so many times. Seen it at the movies twice. Me and David went one time, and then we went and took a friend of RJ's mama's, went and took her to see it. Yep. Freddie Mercury, Bohemian Rhapsody. I love that movie. Brain fog is real. No, Joan. Oh my God, Joan. Joan. Are you listening? I know you're listening. We were watching yesterday. Every day it's on. Every single day. SVU is on every day. So we watch it every day. We were sitting there. I happened to not be looking at the TV at the time. David goes, "Okay, calm down, Joan." And I was typing on my phone. And I thought, he must think me and Joan are really going to town about something. I said, "What?" He goes, "On the TV." I'm like, "Oh, okay." What's his face was up there on SVU, your man. He was like, "Calm down, Joan." It was actually his commercial. It was on SVU, but it was his Tommy Copper commercial. I know you've seen that. Oh. Christopher Maloney. Yeah. I couldn't get the name. Who's Christopher Maloney? Oh, now who's a cussing? You know, he plays on Law and Order SVU. Elliot. Actually, he's got his own show now. Law and Order Criminal something? What's it called? That's Jones' man. Christopher Maloney. That is. So when I made her birthday junk journal, I had a page dedicated to him, and I put a picture of him in there, and on the back of it I wrote, sorry Doug for putting him in her book. But how are you going to give Joan a book about herself without her man in it? Oh, I loved ELO. I loved ELO. Okay, well, go get them off the bus, and happy Mother's Day to you. I tore up the ELO album. I'm going to tell you right now. I can see myself in this room back there in that corner playing that ELO record over and over and over. It is on one of my driving lists that I got going right now on Spotify. Did you, Lou? Oh, that is so cool. Well, they're getting on up in age, Tamsin, just like we are. Oh, wasn't that sad that Jacqueline Zeman just died? You know, from General Hospital, she just died. Bobby Spencer. Did anybody watch General Hospital remember her? She just died. Bobby, that's right. No, we just don't watch them music shows like we used to because they ain't got no good music on them no more. Me too, Lou. General Hospital. I watched all the ones on that Channel 9. It was Channel 9 down here, ABC. See, I didn't watch that station. I watched ABC's. Well, and even if they had good music, the shows they're just, I don't know. Ain't nothing like it used to be. Just ain't nothing like it used to be. And I know we sit around and we get older, and I know the young people think, well, why is the old people always talking about how it used to be, how it used to be? Well, all I can say is one day you're going to do the same thing. I did not know there was a rap song, General Hospital. I watched Ryan's Hope, All My Children. The one in between All My Children and General Hospital. One Like Live. Yeah. Who's back in the day ain't? Listen here, young buck. Butter, buttermilk biscuits. Oh, I thought, Lord, girl, you trying to talk about my back in the day? No, their day back in the days won't never be as good. They just won't. To them, it will be. This is what gets me: is the oldie stations are playing oldies that are from the 90s. That ain't an oldie to me. The oldies are from the 70s. Oldies are not from the from the 90s. You get your own radio station. Stay off of mine. That's how I feel about it. Kick it down the road and back, Lou. Them's the ones my mama watched, Tiffany. Okay, oldies is the 50s. Classics is what I'm trying to say, Terry. Classics. Classics, not oldies. Classics. Uh, Nirvana is not a classic. Aerosmith is a classic. Led Zeppelin is a classic. Not REM. A train. Phew, it's cold in here. See, I was already married with a kid where that wasn't like a big part of my life at that time was listening to that music. I was listening to the stuff that I grew up on. Cold in here, my nose is running. They're on my playlist too. 38 Special. I'm gonna tell you the concert that I went to that I didn't go to. So when I was in high school, a friend of mine, her and her boyfriend had tickets to Sticks. I love Sticks, and they're like, "Okay, we'll go." They had a friend going with them. We'll go and go with our friend. So they set me up with him. I'm like, "Well, I don't have a ticket. Well, we'll get you one." Okay. Okay, so we go over there. We're sitting in the car. The guys are out. Me and her are sitting in the car. The guys are in the parking lot. They're out there trying to find me a ticket. They come back like, we can't find a ticket anywhere. They sold their Sticks tickets. Since I couldn't get one, I told them, I said, y'all go. Y'all pay for the concert. Don't worry about me. I'll just sit in here and wait on you. I honestly was just going to sit out in the car and wait on them. No, they scalped their tickets. And then we all just went out to eat. What kind of friends are those? They lost their chance to see Sticks. All for me. You've never been to a concert? Ooh, you need to pick one and go to it. I think Aerosmith's final, if it is final. I think their farewell tours this year. I would love to go. I saw them. Loved them because I love Aerosmith. I would love to go to that show. And your firstborn and a sack of blood. Ooh, Tamsin, that's where David would like to go. That's his favorite. Def Leppard is his favorite. Oh, now see, I've never been to the rodeo. I would love to go to a rodeo. We have them around here. We've just never been. Cool, Kathy. I think I remember you saying that on one of your videos, Edie. You've seen a number of bands, haven't you? Haven't you seen a number of gone to a number of concerts? My mama loves Rod Stewart. My mama loves him. My brother bought her a tablet, and I went over there and set it up for her. She told me the song. She said, now find him on YouTube, because she plays this one song, Maggie May, over and over and over on YouTube. Oh, that's cool, Joan. I think my first concert was Van Halen. I think. Oh, I bet they were. Okay, Ronnie Millsaps puts on a show. We seen Conway Twitty, Ronnie Millsaps, and I'm trying to think if George Jones was with them or George Jones was by himself. I think George Jones might have been with them. Ronnie Millsaps tore it up. He put on she was in the round, and him jumping up and down off that piano when that stage going round and round, and him blind, he put on a show and a half. And you saw Alan at the rodeo? We saw him in concert. Oh, I love me some Alan Jackson. Now there's a hall pass and a half, Joan. Man. It was amazing, Lou. Yes, he is blind. Listen, I do selective country music, Joan. I don't do all country music just because it's country, because all of it ain't good. Not these days, it ain't. I had white go-go boots. I did when I was little. I had white go-go boots. I had red stockings, white go-go boots, a white skirt, and a red turtleneck. Mm-hmm. Harper Valley PTA. There you go. No, it ain't country, Michelle. It sure enough ain't country. I don't know what it is, but it ain't country. I'm just gonna leave that light off. I try to turn that light off on so it's not so dark in here, but I don't even know if it looks any different. I don't even know how I look for y'all. If I'm dark, if I'm light, I don't know. It's hard to tell in this monitor. Oh, is lunch over? Well, get back to work, girl. Get to doing your fly lady. I've been seeing you doing your fly lady. Joan does fly lady. Joan's a fly lady thing. what word I'm trying to look for? Me and my papa used to sing that. We'd be down in the basement. He'd be working on something, and I'd be down there with him, and we would be singing that song, Tamsin. Oh, what a good memory you just brought back to me. Me and papa singing that song. Yes, Michelle has started practicing the fly lady. She's doing it step by step, and she's doing a little short video on each step that she's doing. This week's was the Post-it note step. Listen, Terry, back in the day, I did too, and I couldn't stick to it. Way back in the 90s? No, I couldn't stick to it, so I ain't never tried it again. I'm not, I don't do good making a to do list and doing it. I'm not good. Um, Life Adventures and Keto is Michelle. Got you all whoppy jawed, don't it? Got you all whoppy jawed. I always hate when I have to go to the laundromat. Did you do Fly Lady in the past, Lou? Wonder if you could somehow, because you say you're like off the rails on your diet. I wonder if there's like a Fly Lady version of a diet, of sticking to your diet. That's interesting. That's interesting, Lou. That might be something for you to look up. If there's a Fly Lady type situation that can be turned in to help you on your diet situation. Fly Lady is this crazy, insanely, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Hey, Lori. Organized. I'm trying to think of the word. Crazy, insanely organized lady who gives you a system of how to keep your house clean and all kind of things. And she's got a whole system. She's got a whole system. See, that's me, Tamsin. My house ain't filthy, but you can't eat off my floor, and you wouldn't want to lick my um thing in entertainment center in there because it probably ain't been dusted. But I like my stuff too, but I don't think I'm cluttered. Yes, like I say, I tried to figure her out back in the 90s, and I just couldn't. I'm not that. Okay, Terry, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not that. Every time I talk to y'all, I can't think of some kind of word. I'm not that dedicated. That's it. That's the word. I'm not that dedicated. Yep, not that focused. Not that focused, dedicated. Mm-mm. Don't feel like it. Lazy. Whatever you want to call it. Listen, anybody on here miss my whistling on a blade of grass? I told y'all, oh, my grass is wilted. It might not work. Uh-oh. This is what I do. Y'all do the Fly Lady. I whistle on grass. Get you a nice wide piece of grass. Hold it with your fingers. Put it down beside your thumb. Hold it down with your finger. Put your other thumb beside of it. Get the air through it. Do not be jealous. What is body clutter? Okay, what does what is that about? Body clutter, because when I think of body, I think about like, our body. Listen, you see what I buy at the thrift stores. Oh, well, hey, Annette, I'm glad you're here. You say I buy the stuff at the thrift stores. I like to buy stuff. I like to find treasures. Part of the other than just having it, I like the hunting of it, the getting excited when I find it. I get excited, then I have it, and I need to find something to do with it. But I do regularly go through my house and donate stuff. So I do turn over. Everything I've ever bought since I've started doing hauls on this channel is not in this house. I turn over. I take out the old and put in the new, which is all old. You know what I mean? So I do refresh my stuff. So what? Somebody tell me what the body clutter is about without me having to look, because that's what I was saying. When I think of body, I think about like the body. Is she talking about like decluttering your mind or something? Oh, that's so hard. Did you find him a rice cooker? Okay, if somebody don't tell me what it's about, I'm gonna fire all of you. That's what my brother says. Whenever something don't go his way, you're fired. Even if it's an inanimate object that messes up, you're fired. Fine, I'm gonna look it up myself. I'm just gonna look it up myself. What you gonna tell me? Oh, so body clutter is about your diet. So she actually does do a diet book. Is that what you're saying? That's what the body clutter is about your diet. Listen, you better check your taste of home books and get your years wrote down before you go. So are you going to get that book, Lou? Terry, have you read it? Oh, you said you should get it for yourself. How did you know she had it? Did you just look? Well, look, there's Miss Danielle Nicole. Oh, hey, sweetie. Danielle. Danielle. I said the other day, I'm going to quit doing chatting halls because I always chat and I don't have nothing to talk about on weigh ins. And I said I had some good news. I'll just go ahead and tell you what the good news is. I went clothes shopping and I bought all 24s and 3X, even 2X shirts. It all fit. All of it. Every single piece. I'm so excited. I can't see straight. Oh. Thank you, Danielle. There's Danielle's channel. It is so exciting to looking at the size. I'm like, I know I don't wear that size. And would you know whenever I would go try to look for clothes when I was my biggest, I couldn't hardly ever find anything. I've been seeing all kind of big clothes, and I'll look at it and I'm like, no, you don't wear that anymore. You know, it messes with your mind. It's exciting just to look at these little clothes. They look so little to me. And this shirt, look, you see how big this shirt is? This is my old. I won't get rid of these because this is what I wear around the house. Just to putter around in. But wearing a shirt that fits and then putting this on and these little pajama shorts that I wear, they just hang down at the waist and everything. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. But looking at those sizes, I'm like, okay, you don't wear that size. But I have to stop and think, but you do now. You do now. And so buying them feels wrong. It feels wrong. So I was sure when I got home with them, I was sure they were not going to fit. But guess what? They did. Yes. You on your lunch, Miss Danielle? It does, Joan. It really does. Because you know that's not the size. I'm looking at 24s. You don't wear 24. I saw a 4X shirt that was huge. I'm like, oh, that is cute. And I had to stop. I'm like, you don't wear a 4X anymore. You don't have a 4X body anymore. So it's going to take some getting used to, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to like it. Oh my gosh, you got me up on the TV. Oh, oh. Whenever I watch Head Games, I can't take it anymore. That one. Well, it's taking me long enough, Tamsin. I'll tell you that. In case some of y'all was not in here earlier, I did say I have got an appointment with the knee surgeon June the 6th or 7th, something like that. And I'm hoping, y'all pray, I'm hoping to get on his schedule because they said he's pushed out to September as it stands right now. So I'm 15 pounds away from being at the 40 BMI. 15 pounds from where I need to be. That's it. Yes, Lori, so exciting. I saw him a year ago, and I think how much bigger I was a year ago sitting there in front of him than I will be this time sitting there in front of him. They are crazy. The what I on the video I have found this one and you'll see it. So you're getting it now and you're going to get it later if you watch my haul. I got a pair of pants, a white pair of pants, kind of stretchy pants, like not really jean material, but kind of. I don't buy enough clothes to know these things. And it said 3X. I'm like, I don't wear 3X, but I'm going to get them and see. So I put them on. I try them on. I'm like, oh my gosh, they fit. So while I'm sitting there filming and I'm pulling up to look at the tag, I'm like, okay, these are 3X. When I did, I pulled the tag out a little bit farther than I had when I looked at it at the store. The 3X was the UK size. The US size was a 2X. I got on a pair of 2X pants. And when I saw it, I kind of looked like a deer in headlights, I think, because I think I was just like, so I've already give away my happy news for haul, but it's so exciting we're talking about it. So there you go. Hmm. Thank you. If you seen me dance, Tamsin, I can throw some moves in there, but then I get tired and I start doing exercise moves. Anything to move different muscles in the body, you know. But I do my best. I do my very best. I'll throw some Richard Simmons in there, you know, from a disco sweat. I throw some Richard Simmons moves in there. Cutting the rug, girl. If you seen it, you would be like, "Is that what they call dancing?" Me and my mama, we used to dance in the kitchen, and we did the camel. Does anybody know how to, Lou? Do you know how to do the camel? I don't know. My knees wouldn't bend, aren't flexible enough that I could do it now. But look up the camel, where you like slide one and slide the other foot in front of the other one, and you slide the other one foot in front of them. Me and my mama used to turn on the music and do the camel. Yeah, you're gonna have to Google it. Oh, you're gonna see it on the hall, Tamsin. Oh my gosh. I think I probably look like that Scream dude. You know what I hate? I hate horror movie commercials. I get them things memorized to where I hear the first beat of the music, the first speak of the word, and I know that it's that horror movie video commercial, so I know not to look. Well, I'm sick of it now. It ain't even Halloween or October, and they got that Scream movie advertising. That gets on my nerves. That stuff scares me. I am a scaredy cat. Scaredy cat, I tell you. Oh Lord, it's been almost 2 hours, y'all. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna get off of here. Y'all about ready to go? What is that? Oh, 3 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Y'all about ready to go? Yoo-hoo. I think I'm gonna cut us off. We've been here for 2 hours. What in the world can I talk about for another hour? I have a hard time getting y'all to give me topics. It's hard for me to think of stuff. You want me to talk, then you give me something to talk about. Yes, we're having a taco party. Oh, that is awesome, Tamsin. We had I've told y'all before, we had a little, it was a nightclub, a dance club, but it was just for teenagers. There's no alcohol there or nothing. And so we would just go there in high school just to dance. And that was when I was a sophomore. And I was dating a senior. And so I got to go with them in their cars. So I thought I was, hot, you know what, on a stick. And that's when the not Staying Alive movie, the one before that, Saturday Night Fever was popular. And so when he's doing the one dance and he's doing his little thing like that with his arms, so one of the guys that we would go with, he was out there, he was twisting his hips and doing his arms around and doing. I can see him to this day. He was getting it done. Hmm. No, bedroom talk. That's Joan. Y'all go to Joan's channel for bedroom talk. Joan, can I get a witness? Yes, they were, Lou. Holy crap. Yes, they were. I loved going dancing. I loved dancing. Oh my gosh. Loved it. One of the places that place was called Utopia. Then we had one up here in my town called the Loading Dock. It was just for teenagers too. Then I go to college, and have you ever been to Mother Fletcher's? Have you ever been there? You know, they have one at the beach too, but they had one up in Blowing Rock. So we'd go to Mother Fletcher's, and then we'd go to, gosh, I can't think of the name of that other one. And then we'd go to the Seahorse over in Johnson City, Tennessee. Oh, and then we'd come over here in Charlotte and go to Dixie Electric Company. Mm-hmm. Then, if we didn't want to do disco, if we just wanted to do other kind of music, we'd go to P.B. Scott's. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do, Joan. That's me, Lori. I told Joan I couldn't do it. I couldn't raise them and eat them. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I would just feel like I'm eating somebody I know. I know that's what she said. Y'all got to stop. Here it goes. Oh, now, I went to my share of country bars too. That's where I met my first husband, at the wagon, the country get together. Not the wagon wheel, the country get together. That's where I met my first husband. Mm-hmm. Then we went over to the one in Charlotte. Oh, I can't remember. Me and Dave was just talking about it because we rode past it the other day when we were over in Charlotte. We rode right past it. That's not what it is now. Pulsations. Pulsations. You know, kids these days don't have stuff like we have. You know, the wishing well. Oh, that's sweet. But where do kids go? What do they do? You know, like we were saying, times are different. We had little dancing clubs to go to, just stuff like that. We had the mall. We rode around town. Town was called Idiot Circle. We rode around town. There was a in Concord. There was a path. I mean, you just did. That's what you did. Or you stopped at the King of Pizza and you stood out in the parking lot and talked. Well, kids don't have that stuff anymore. They don't have the stuff we had. So I don't know what they do for fun. Where they congregate, what they do. Hey, Rhonda. I was telling everybody I was going to go, and then we started talking some more. No more Shawnees. No more Shawnees. That's right, Danielle, because you got teenagers. What all do they do? Walk around town, go out for coffee, going to a pottery place. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, I forgot that was last night. Did he have fun? Did the kids behave? Did he have to chaperone anybody? Did he have to get on anybody? Oh, hysterectomy. Listen, we didn't. Danielle talking about them going out for coffee. We didn't go out for coffee back in our day. That was not a thing. Going out for coffee. We went to the Pizza Hut or the King of Pizza. Stuff like that. There was no going out for coffee. So at least they do have that. We have some nice coffee shops here in town that they have opened up. We didn't have a Sonic back then, Terry. We did not have a Sonic back then. That come along a good bit after. Okay, Danielle went to Denny's. We didn't have a Denny's back then. We have one over there at the mall now. It's been there a long time, but we didn't have one back when I was a teenager. That's good. I don't remember when we got ours, but it was not when I was in high school, that's for sure. It come along a good bit after that. We had a Dairy Queen, but it was just a little hole in the wall. Like there was no room to hardly park, so you couldn't sit out in the parking lot and do nothing like that. Yep, that's what we do. We just drive. Well, get your clothes on and go get you one, Lou. I keep saying, you know what? I'm subject to get in my car and go right now. I keep saying I'm going to go to Sonic and get a bag of ice, and I ain't done it yet. I believe when I get off of here, I'm going to go to Sonic and get me some ice. Yes, wouldn't that be nice, Terry? Oh my gosh, that would be so nice. But just go to Sonic and get you a bag, and then oh, he had an ice cream stand. That's cool. Mm. Just go get you a bag and put it in the freezer. It'll be the same difference. Ice that makes y'all have Sonic drive-ins, Danielle? The restaurant Sonic? Yeah, it's ice makers that make ice like they got. Mm, we got one still down in Concord. Old as Methuselah. Love that place. We will hit it up a few times this summer. I always do. Go to Sonic. They'll you can buy a bag of ice at Sonic. I think that's where I'm fixing to go. Y'all done talked me into it. Because I did reorganize my freezer. I can just move some of them things from up there down to the big freezer and make room for that. Yes, I just defrosted my freezer last week. Made a whole lot more room once I got all that ice out of there. So some of these things I got up in my refrigerator freezer, I can put like the fruits, I can put them down there and then put my ice up here. So I'll have room. I am going to do it, Lou. I'm going to do it. Which is funny because I don't eat the ice in here. I just put the ice in here. So what difference does it make what it's shaped like? The difference is, I don't know. As Ross would say, unagi. And what does Rachel say? Ah, salmon skin roll. Oh, that's right, Joan. Do you ever use it? No, you don't, because you don't put stuff on your counter. That's right, Tamsin. It is Friday night. I need to drive around and around. Listen, I'm just about through with this drink. I could get me a drink while I'm there because I don't need to with all the drink packets I got. I don't need to be buying nobody else's drinks. I need to drink my own drinks. So, Terry, you seen her make that Dr. Pepper drink. Did you see that? Okay. If you try it, I tried it. I didn't like follow like how much ever or whatever she said because I don't even think she said how much of that black cherry drink to use, the black cherry sparkling water, whatever it is that you get from Dollar General. It was that and some cherry syrup. Well, I don't have cherry syrup, but I have a cherry packet. And so when I mix the two of them together, it was so strong I couldn't even drink it. Next time I will use like this much of the sparkling water and probably that much water to tone it down and just a little shake of the cherry. It was strong, so sweet. I could not drink it. I had to pour it out. I just couldn't do it. I still hadn't tried the Mountain Dew because I don't have. No, it didn't taste like no daggum Dr. Pepper. no, no, not in the least. Mm-mm. Just like you can't tell me that one that she makes called Mountain Dew tastes like no Mountain Dew neither. I ain't buying it. Oh, you know what I bought when I went to Walmart? Speaking of Dr. Pepper, and I have not tried it yet, but you know what I bought when I went to Walmart yesterday? Dr. Pepper Zero, strawberries and cream. That's what I just got yesterday. I got one sitting on the table. I hadn't tried it yet. I was going to get it to bring back here to drink, but I had already made my water. And I thought, well, no, you need to drink the water you got made. So I'll probably try it tomorrow before I make my water. So I'm excited. I was excited. I just was walking down the aisle to leave, and I looked over and I spotted it. I'm like, oh, okay, I got to get that. He did not. Tamsin. Your daddy was passing out the Kentucky Fried Chicken right straight from the bucket. You think he did that just to embarrass you? Or was he just maybe checking in on you? Oh, I can imagine his face. That's hilarious. Listen, if he's your hubby now, it didn't affect him. He married you in spite of all that chicken. Right, Terry? At least it didn't scare him. Listen, you got a good man if he can get past that. If he can get past the dad passing out the chicken from the bucket, that's a good man right there. Okay, for real, I am going to end it. I'm tired. I'm tired. Hey, Norma. I'm sorry you just got here. We was just getting ready to go. I was saying I'm tired. Don't put none on, Lou. Go like you are. Listen, it look about like some of these people I see out. Ooh, some of the things people wear and don't wear. Ooh, it is something. And we're getting into that time of year where it's getting hot outside. Mm, mm. Yes, Tiffany. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I will be back tomorrow because I got to do my meal prep. Wish me luck on my oatmeal because I am just flinging that recipe together. I'm gonna be going on a wing and a prayer. I wrote down what looked like it would work, and I'm hoping that it's going to work. And I'm hoping I don't gain weight. So 43. Oh, that's so nice, Tamsin. Well, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Make chocolate, Terry, if you make it. If you don't have any cinnamon, make chocolate. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go to the Sonic and get me a bag of ice because y'all done got me all hyped up about it. Like I said, what does it matter? It's in my cup, but yes, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, something for hours, say things you don't understand. Y'all know who sings that? Who sings it before we go? Tell me who sings it. As if you could tell by my singing. Yes, that is it, Terry. Who does she sing it about? Who does she sing it about? Yes, that is correct. I love y'all too. Listen, y'all have a good Mother's Day. Whatever you do, I hope you're safe doing it. And I hope you have a good one. And I'll see you back tomorrow for my meal prep. I'm glad y'all come. I'm glad y'all stick around here with me through all this. So, okay. Love you and bye.